AFCRDTV, we're here at the Garden Walk following today's 2-1 win for the Diamonds over Royston Town, and I'm joined by man of the match, Connor Furlong. Connor, 3 points just before Christmas, what more could you ask for?
No, it's a great feeling, honestly, and there's a buzz in the club at the minute, and I don't know, as supporters I feel like you'll feel the same. We're on a little run at the minute, and I feel like the only way is up really now, so I think we're just going to keep progressing, working as a team, winning, getting the results we need, and we'll get there.
Absolutely, I think it's like 6 wins from 8 now in the league, and like you say, the confidence is really buzzing throughout the squad, and I think it's a result that lifts us up to 6 in the league, which just goes to show how well we're doing.
No, of course, exactly. And if you look from prior, beginning of the season, where we were, where we're sitting, how we're playing, some of the results that we should have probably picked up, and we're making up for it now. We're coming up to the teams that we're probably underdogs at, and we're turning them over, and we're winning. And yeah, we're buzzing. Can't be more happy with the boys and playing in the team and stuff, so I'm really happy.
Looking at the game today then, you obviously came into the side on the right hand side. You've played off the left and the right this season. Do you feel comfortable on that right hand side?
Yeah, I think naturally with a left footer playing on the right is better for me, because I have more of an impact. I feel like I can get at the defenders and cut inside and just give more of an option playing on the right. But obviously I can do a job on the left as well, just whipping it in and getting on the ball and stuff. So,
of course, you were involved in that first goal as well. AJ found you on the right hand side and a great ball to tighten the back post, and Ty doing what he does. Great goal.
No, that's it, and that's the ability we've got in this team. We've got that sort of thing that we can do, score from open play. It's not just corners and set pieces that we can score from. We've got the ability and the quality in the side to find goals like that and work goals like that. So I'm buzzing with it, and like you were saying before, he's been unreal the last 2 games that I've watched him, so I think we're just going to keep growing and playing and working together and creating more chances like that. So. And
on the subject of AJ, is of course him that won the penalty, and a great finish from Nathan. Seemed never in doubt.
Oh, never in doubt. No, he scores them for fun. I would have put a mortgage on him scoring that. So he was never missing that.
It was a real backs to the ball job for Diamonds, especially after they got that goal, but we've defended brilliantly last few weeks. Of course, we had to see out a similar job against Hitchin, Tamworth, and again today we seem to be really coming accustomed to these defensive jobs.
Yeah, and that sort of like versatility and that, as a forward, if you're not going to score, create as many chances, you know that the back four that we've got, they're going to be able to deal with that, and they've done very well today. Like I was saying, they've got the ability to keep the ball out of the box and keep it out of the net. So Bully and Collard were class as well today. I thought they've done really well.
And we were just speaking off camera, obviously you got man of the match, but it could have been anyone's day, which just goes to show what a team effort it was.
Definitely, and they're the best feelings for me. Them ones where anyone could have got it. The whole starting 11 could have got it. There was no one that was playing better or worse or anything. Everyone really dug in deep today and got the result we needed to push on up the table now.
Next up for us then, it's People Sports away on the 27th. That'll be a tough game against a high-flying side, but with the confidence and the form that we're in, I'm sure we'll go there hoping we can get a result. Of
course, every game we go hoping that we're going to win, and like you say, with the confidence that we've got now, I feel like we'll go there and we'll put a shift in and we'll nick the result.
Absolutely. Well done today, Connor. Thank you for your time.
Thank you,
Connor. I'm now here with manager Andy Peaks. Andy, 3 points to close out for Christmas. What a result.
Yeah, fantastic again today. We're disappointed this time last week against Stratford. But as we said after that game, and I said on here, you've got to take the highs and the lows, and last Saturday's a bit of a low. We've been on a good run, but I mean, what a reaction from the boys this week. 2 tough games, Tamworth and Royston, and similar performances in lots of ways, as in they've dug in so deep, defended fantastically, and 6 points, so couldn't have asked for any more.
You made one change to the side today with Connor coming in for Ravi. I presume it's for that injury that he picked up on Tuesday?
Yeah, he's really sore with his back. Got, I think, an elbow or a knee in his back. So, yeah, he's really struggling. He weren't available. But like I said, Connor's sitting. He had a good little spell before. Come out the team for a couple of games. Come back in today. It was a constant threat. So, it didn't weaken us at all. Hughes come back onto the bench. So, yeah, that was the only change we made.
Chances were hard to come by in that first half an hour. I thought both teams defended well, but we, of course, had that moment of quality on the half-hour mark. Great play from the boys and a lovely finish from Ty inside the box.
Yeah, no, I thought it was also a tough game. They're very direct, very big, very strong. They're physically a handful. We said that before. We had to stand up and be counted today, and I think we did. So there was never going to be loads of chances. It was always going to be that sort of game. But I thought the key for us was when we won the ball back was to keep it, not just go direct as they do, because we're better when we pass. We showed that the other night at Tamworth, and the actual goal epitomised what we want to be all about. I thought we broke it up really nice, played some good football, and Ty's headed it in, and a great goal and a good counter-attack goal, I guess.
You mentioned how direct they were, and I suppose when they're playing the long balls and you've got the likes of Bully and Collard there, I suppose you'll be pleased with your defenders and how they did today.
Yeah, I thought the whole team was brilliant, Joe. For me, it was almost a roll-on from the other night, how fantastically defended, how many headers they won, how many second balls they won, how many blocks they won, the desire they showed to get back in position and stop them playing was fantastic. And I've said that, I'll keep saying it, this group has got that. Some younger ones learning the game, getting better and better. And like you said, your 2 talisman, if you like, Bully and Collard, excellent, and they set the tone.
It was certainly a very entertaining start to the second half, and of course we did take that 2-goal lead. Great work from AJ to win the penalty, and Nathan, the coolest man in the ground, to stick it away.
Yeah, no, he said about penalties, because we haven't really had them in the last couple of years. We hadn't any penalties particularly this year, apart from one early on. Nath stood up, said he's going to take them. I've seen him take one in the shootout, which was a great one. So I was quite confident today, where, you know, we've been scratching around for penalty takes the last 2 years. I mean, Sned's made a really good save at the start of the second half when they could have caught us cold. And then I thought we grew back into the second half, really, and so it was good to get the second goal. Great run from AJ, and yeah, Nath tucked it well.
I suppose the only frustration was that we didn't have that 2-goal lead for very long. Scott Bridges got the goal, and it set up a very, well, entertaining rest of the game, should we say?
I wouldn't say entertaining, no. Yeah, it probably was. Like you said, they got the goal. They're always going to try and nick something. We probably switched off a little bit. He's got in too easy and scored, and it made it a tentative last 15, 20 minutes. They're always going to put loads of balls in the box, as they do anyway, but I thought we defended it really, really well. I don't think Sned's made particularly many saves in that period. And again, I thought we looked a massive threat when we broke forward and probably had better chances than them on the counter.
Connor was given man of the match in the end, but I suppose you'll agree it could have gone to any of the boys today.
I wouldn't begrudge Connor getting it, because he's come back in and done really well. He's such a good outlet. I thought the tackle on him to start with, when he didn't got booked, actually incensed me. If you noticed that, when Paddy got booked straight away after, for me was ridiculous. So he got a bit of rough treatment, Connor, but I thought it was fantastic. It was such a good outlet. But like you said, I wouldn't have begrudged any of them getting it today. I thought they were fantastic. 1-16, the whole group, to be honest. And yeah, fantastic day.
It's a result that lifts us up to 6 in the table. I believe it's 6 wins from the last 8 league games now, and there's certainly a real confidence flowing through the club at the moment.
Yeah, I don't know if it's 6 out of 8 or 7 out of 9 or what. Like I said, I'll just look at the points on the board. I look at what's going on in the change room, look at the momentum we've got, look at the players still to come back in, your Jesses, your Hugheses, your Ravis, your Bengawas, your Joneses. You know, the future's good at the moment. Slenny's come on, showed what he can do as well. We've got good options, and we've got a little break now till Boxing Day. Obviously we'll train next week. But yeah, I think the future's good, and really happy where we are.
Peterborough Sports away then, as you say, coming up for the next one. That will be a tough game, obviously, against the high-flying side, but with the form that we're in, I'm sure that you'll go into that game with a whole lot of confidence.
Yeah, I always give respect to lots of teams, and Peterborough Sports, another one, they've had a really good season. I knew they'd be strong, but you know, the way we're playing, if we can keep that form up and keep the desire, commitment, the effort, the work rate, all the horrible bits of football, we've got enough quality to win games against anyone in this league. The moment we have 2 or 3 or 4 not quite at it, we'll get rolled over, and that is football, and that's where we're at. And yeah, so looking forward to the next game.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for your time, Peaksy, and have a really good Christmas.
And you, cheers guys.